What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Lifestyle Podcast. I am your host, Sonic,
And I'm your co-host, Snuff.
and we have a special guest today. Say hello.
What's up, guys? My name's Will.
Wow, so such a deep tone you took right now.
Oh, stop.
Plug your IG so they know who you are.
Give everybody the IG so they can give you a
IG is
follow.
at william.nj.
So
Will, what do you drive?
this is gonna be great.
Oh, God. I currently drive a 2003 Volkswagen Jetta.
And
Okay.
what's your model list there?
Model list is actually relatively short. It's not much of a go-fast car. It's more along the lines of a look-good kind of car. So minus, like the paint that I've done, definitely just, airbags, wheels, stuff like that. Some small interior
Give
stuff.
everybody the color you chose.
Currently, the car is pink.
Powder pink.
Yeah, powder pink. It has two different kinds of Lexus pearls, but the color will be changing very soon. And no, you don't get the answer.
Oh, god damn it! All right, well, eventually I'll get it out of you some way or somehow. So
You'll see it on my Instagram. You follow me.
okay, all right, I'll stalk you. I'll send you some dick pics. Anyway, this is already off to a terrible start.
Today I want to talk about the current car scene. Will is a pretty big influencer as far as the V-dub guys go and the Stancy boys and the low guys. And he fits into all those categories. Plus,
And he does do a lot more meets than we
Yeah.
do. So just want to take
You're
a.
talking like local meets, right?
No, you're more active than we are. We've been parked inside. You have been everywhere all over the
Yeah.
internet.
No, stop that. I'm not everywhere.
Well, just to take just get a quick take on what you have seen of the car scene lately. Since you, like I said, you do the local meets and a little bit farther away meets, but nonetheless, you do a lot more meets than we do.
Well, I mean, as for like the local car scene, local to where I live in Jersey City. The local car scene itself really isn't much. Like, there's some stuff there, don't get me wrong, but like it's just your typical Hondas, the Civics, the Accords, stuff like that. And I got nothing wrong against that. I like Hondas, but like, there's no diversity. It's just
No originality.
Yeah, it's like everyone kind of just does the same thing. Like,
Okay.
I wish somebody would do a carbon fiber front end on a 350Z and bag and then put three-piece wheels in a wide body. There's no originality.
and just for that, now we're leaving. Goodbye, Anthony.
Okay. So, well, I mean, okay. So it sums up pretty much what we normally.
And I said Jersey City. Don't you live in like where are you living in?
North Bergen,
Yeah,
you can
North
say it
Bergen,
out loud.
yeah, well,
The people know already.
Well, I'm not sure. It's like the edge line. It's like Guttenberg, North Bergen, Weehawken.
I'm sorry, sir. Guttenberg doesn't even count. That's 4 blocks.
What's Guttenberg?
Oh, I'm so sorry.
What is Guttenberg?
Hoboken? What?
Paying rent to West New York. That's what Guttenberg is. In my book. So yeah, pretty much. Okay, so it does sum it up somewhat. So we're not wrong
No.
in our assessment of what it is. Sadly,
Okay, well, here's my other question for you. What made you do that? What made you choose that car? Because I remember the Mini Cooper was fly as fuck. He had like a
I
mochaccino,
do remember that car. That's how I met you. I
dragging
met you with the
rail.
Mini. I met you with the Mini.
scraping everywhere you go, Mini Cooper.
Oh God, the Mini Cooper. Oh, I do miss
Didn't
it.
you run away from the law enforcement?
Oh
Sir?
no, we don't.
No, that never happened. That never
know what
happened.
you're
Okay,
talking
that never
about,
happened.
sir.
That's for another episode.
New work.
But yeah, I mean, the Mini Cooper was a fun car. It was just really different. No one around had a Mini Cooper, and no one like really even in like the tri-state at that time was doing anything to Mini Coopers. Like I joined, oh God, what was the Facebook group name? It was Mini Coopers of New Jersey, I think it was, and they
All
were-
20 members. No, I'm kidding.
No, there was a decent amount of members.
Oh, no
but
shit, really?
Yeah, there was like at least like 200-300 members, which is decent for just a Mini Cooper community, I guess.
Okay.
But it was all like middle-aged people, and I was
No
like,
shit,
I'm
really?
like, yeah, it was really weird. Like everyone there
No
had
kidding.
like bone stock minis, new, old. Like I'm talking like the old ones.
Oh,
too,
like the
Austin
first
minis,
gens.
like the
Okay.
first
Okay.
gens.
Wow. Okay.
And like it was everything in between, but they were like, I don't know, like it wasn't my scene. Like they were all middle aged. They weren't like doing things that I was doing. They were just like, oh, I drove my car and it feels great. The handling is superb.
God,
And
those
I'm
posts
like-
always fucking irk the crap out of me on the group pages. I swear to God, but
And
yeah.
I'm like, okay, yeah, cool. Like, this is like, like a purist kind of thing. Like, I'm not a purist. Like, I don't care if I have.
Did you ever upload a picture of the Mini on the
yeah,
page?
many times. And
Did you-
It got a nice little 50-50 split of like, wow, that's cool to, wow, you fucked it up. So, I mean, there was no like real in between, especially when I started doing the other colors on the Mini. I experimented with Plastidip and
Okay.
doing all that stuff. And like people were like, oh, you really fucked up the car. And I'm
Oh my
like,
God.
whatever.
How was your endeavor with plastic dip versus all the crazy colors of paint that you know?
God, Plastidip can burn in hell.
God,
Thank you.
Fonzie, I seen those arms.
Thank you.
Will's head is kind of small. I think you could take him.
No, I mean, it's nothing against Fonzie. Don't get me wrong. I mean, like, if you're young in the car scene, like, you're still in, like, your teens,
And
mom, dad got
a
you your
budget
first
way
car.
to do it.
Yeah, you want to change. You want to change
Okay,
your car
that's a nice way
color.
to-
It's a budget way. It gets you into it. It gets you into, like, oh, wow, I did that myself. Or, oh, wow, like,
An experiment and upgrade the
Yeah,
skill game.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
okay, I
experiment,
can.
upgrades,
You know what? I can.
yeah.
I can approve of that. I can approve that answer. I can.
it's like the beginnings, like the beginning steps that most people would kind of, like, take into,
Okay,
like,
I could dig
getting
that.
into it. And I don't know. I did it twice. The first one was an absolute shit show. I laid barely 2 layers on it.
Oh no, shit, really?
Oh yeah, there was barely anything on that car, and peeling it was the most god awful thing in the world. But a gallon of Goo Gone and a pressure washer does a lot. But yeah, the second time I went crazy and I did like almost 5-6 layers. When I went to go peel that one off, it peeled off in like one whole sheet. I was peeling off like the entire door in one go.
Oh no, shit. Okay.
Yeah, the entire door came off like one shot.
What else did you get? What else did you get the chance to do to the Mini?
Mini Cooper was full bolt-ons, no tune. I couldn't find anyone that would open source it for me, unfortunately.
Okay.
The only people that really did tuning with Mini was like RMW, I believe that's the right name. And the guy, his name was Jan, and he was either in California half the time or he would come to like Philly 3 times out of the year. So
Oh, no
catching
shit.
him when he's in Philly is hard, and like they already have people lined up. So like getting it tuned from him is trying to meet God himself. So I wasn't beat for that.
No shit.
But it was full bolt-ons. It had a 15% reduction pulley. It was cold air intake. God, what else was onto that thing? Full coilover system. I was on BCs with the stiffest spring rates that I was able to get. I think it was like 24K fronts and like 20K rears.
How was your spine after a good drive?
My back still aches to this day. It wasn't terrible.
You weren't sitting on Kirk Heats, so you're good there.
I don't know, like the
God, those seats.
entire thing is like if you get your coilovers properly valved and you throw these springs on there, it doesn't feel as bad as like what it makes it seem. If you're that kind of guy getting like Racelands and throwing 50Ks on them, that's a whole other story. You're blowing those Racelands out first drive. Like goodbye, no more Racelands. Like that's it, they're done.
So what made you get rid of it? Because the last episode that we were talking about was, when is it time to quit? Oh, this is gonna be a good one, huh?
My time to quit was when cylinder 1 had no more compression.
I mean, I guess that's a good example.
I was driving my friend home, and out of nowhere, I started getting a misfire code. I pulled over, changed the spark plug, I changed all 4 of them. I had them in the back seat. I was gonna do it like that week later, and
No
I was
shit.
like, "Oh, okay, cool. Like,
Might as well just do it
might
now.
as well just do it now." Like, so I pulled over on the highway. I get the tools out, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
smacking the coils out. I'm like doing everything I need to do. Change it up, start the car, boom, still again. And I'm like, okay, I'm not sure what's going on at this point.
Right.
So I changed everything, and then I was like, you know what, whatever. I'll just figure it out when I get home. I borrowed the compression tester from like AutoZone.
Oh, okay.
I
Okay.
didn't have one, so I was like, yeah, let me just borrow it. So I borrowed it from AutoZone. I compression tested 432, and then the last one, read like 10 psi. Everything else was 180, 190, like good range of like psi, and it was just like cylinder one, no.
Done.
So I still drove the car like that for like an extra month. It sucked city driving, absolutely sucked. But
No
after
shit.
that, I was like, okay, I can't do this anymore. Like, it sucks in the city. It sounded like a Harley. And then, like, once you got onto the highway, like, once you were doing decent speed, you couldn't even tell. It was weird. I don't know how it happened or like what it did at once it hit like a certain speed, but
No
like
shit.
you went over the Pulaski, and then the next thing you know, when you're on Route 1 and you're already doing like 60, 70,
You're good. You're fine.
you're chilling. I could have kept going, no problems, like no issues
Insane.
whatsoever. But it was just sitting at red lights, driving through the city, doing like 20, 30.
Is when you'll
is
get
when
you'll
it was,
really
like,
feel it.
Death defying, like, what the fuck is he driving? And that was like my main cue of, okay, it's either one, I fix it, or two, I get another car. I wanted to get a daily, so I picked up the Jetta, and we see it's not a daily anymore.
Daily for my daily.
The daily for the daily. So I picked that up. I ended up selling some parts off the Mini Cooper, and then just selling the Mini Cooper as whole as is to some guy. And ever since then, the Mini Cooper's been gone. The new owner of it actually hit
I was
me up
actually
on
gonna be my
Facebook.
next question. I'm like,
Yeah.
have you seen the car or like
I have,
whatever?
actually. The guy I sold it to had the car for like a month or two, and then after that, he sold it to some kid that lived in like upstate New York.
Shit.
The guy that bought it from me, he lived out in like Queens or something.
Okay.
And then the guy that bought it from him, he lives in like upstate. He had the car. He was asking me questions about it because I saw it on like a Mini Cooper like page on Facebook. I think it was like r53parts.com. Like,
Okay.
But like R53 parts page, whatever.
Right. Okay.
And I was like, oh, like that looks really similar. Like no one else, because I painted it like maybe about like 6 months before it ended up breaking.
Oh no shit.
And that's a really custom color. There's no other Mini Cooper with that color. So I was like, okay, this has to be my fucking car, or like my old car. So I hit him up and I was like, yo, where'd you get this car? And he was like, oh, I bought it off a guy in New York. And I was like, okay, cool. So that's my old car. And he goes, really? And I'm like, yeah, the picture you posted still has the giant banner on the front window that I put on there.
Oh, the actual
Yeah.
owner never even took it off
No,
anyway.
The guy that bought it after me, like he had plans of fixing it, and I guess he never got to it, and I don't know what happened, but he ended up getting rid of
Right.
it. And when the second guy got it, that's when I was like, oh snap, that's my car. And like we were talking back and forth and everything, and he was telling me all the problems with the car, and I was like, yeah, I know, I sold it to the guy like that. Like, don't worry, he didn't break it. I'm the one that broke it. And we talked like here and there, like back and forth on Facebook ever since I found out that he got the car, and now he's actually selling it.
This sounds like a story that you're telling somebody like, hey man, I used to fuck your girl, you know that?
Yeah, like it really does have that tone. It really does.
Well, I,
So yeah, man, I used to really fucking rail her.
Wrong podcast,
yeah,
guys.
like, yeah,
Wrong
you know, well.
podcast.
Guy replies, after 4 inches, she feels brand new.
oh damn.
So now the question is, would you ever buy it back?
That car personally, again, probably not.
But you would
Oh,
jump on another
damn.
Mini if you had a chance.
I would buy another Mini.
Okay,
I really
okay.
would. I actually miss my Mini. Do I want to buy the same Mini Cooper again? Probably not.
Okay.
Like,
Now, do you know if that other owner fixed the
he
problem?
fixed it. Like, he sent me videos of it driving. It's been tuned. It has a whole new motor, actually. He did
Oh, no shit.
whole new-
Okay.
like, it was a junker motor.
Okay,
And
okay.
he got a new one from the junkyard and took it apart, put new pieces in all around. So it's
Okay.
like practically a 0-mile motor.
Got it. Okay.
The only thing that's
He's
still
doing air quotations.
it's like a 0-mile motor, air quotes. The only thing that's still original on it is the crank.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so the crank still has miles on it, but
Right,
it got
right, right.
rebalanced and everything. But everything else from the inside, from block to
Mm-hmm.
head to everything, is brand new.
Shit.
And he wants a decent, pretty penny for it. So that's the only reason why I don't want to buy that car back.
Okay. What was the miles on it anyway? Well, before.
Before, like when I had it,
Yeah.
84,000.
Shit, that's
still a
nothing.
baby.
That's a baby still. God damn.
Yeah, Mini Cooper, oil consumption issues. Come on, you drive a BMW.
I know,
you
it's
should
the
know.
same thing. Are you kidding me? I'm like,
E36 and R53
E36
the
is
same
like
thing.
they drink it for no apparent reason. You're just like, where the fuck is this thing even going?
Yep, that was my. I had an oil leak. I never knew where it was. I found out it was my rear main seal. Oops.
No shit.
Once my clutch started slipping.
Jesus Christ.
I just switched over to 040.
Oh wow.
Right? I'm
Fancy
big
dancy
dog
over
now.
here.
5W30 till I die, baby.
What is it, Castro? Pass 175,000 because all my cars are like old as hell. I mean, shit. Red's 10,000 miles away from hitting the Grand 200.
Does it have an AARP card?
No, not yet, but I'm hoping it can give me coffee for like $1.
Hey, the Jetta's almost at 180.
No.
Is it really?
Yeah, it is. It's 179, 9 and some change.
I don't even feel bad at all. I do not
It
feel
rides
bad at
really
all.
good. I was in it the day you picked me up for the bags.
No, yeah, and the car's still broken.
Oh my god.
What set of wheels do you have on it now?
Steelies.
Oh wow, I wasn't expecting that answer because you normally have like 7 sets of like 3-piece wheels sitting in your basement.
I just have them on because I was on the Land Rovers before.
Okay.
And I didn't want them anymore. They are fucking heavy wheels. Stupid heavy wheels.
Well, I
Have you ever
mean,
taken
they
them
are
off
meant
with
for
me?
a truck.
Yeah, I know, but like,
FYI. Just,
yeah, I know, but like,
Disclaimer.
disclaimer, they're for a truck. But I don't know, like every stock wheel that
Uh-huh.
I've ever like messed with, even stock like SRT wheels, like
Mm-hmm.
that came off of the SRT 10, like they're not heavy.
No shit.
But then I was like, oh yeah, Land Rover wheels. Yeah, get like fuck yeah, like I'll be the only Jetta on them. Fuck yeah. And I wasn't. None of the ones in like Jersey are on Land Rovers, so haha. But like, it's a very common thing in the UK actually. Like a bunch
No
of
kidding,
people
really.
from the UK.
So
were,
that's
hitting me
like
up,
their
yeah.
go-to swap.
Yeah, that's like their like genuine swap.
Got
like,
it.
Like
Okay.
the Accords getting the new Accord Sport wheels.
Yes. Okay.
Like that's like their genuine swap.
Got it,
Or like
okay.
putting in like the later model like Jetta GTI wheels.
Okay.
Yeah, but like that's like the most common of like the like there's like 1 million of those in the junkyard. Let's just go grab like 4 of them and put them on the car. And so they get them, they throw them on the car, and then
Shit.
you
It
know
looks
when
clean.
it's actually lowered, it looks pretty clean. They look like
No,
a set
the
of
wheels
3
always
S-
did look nice.
They look like a set of 3 SDMs with concave. Like it's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
you're right. So what's like the next set of wheels you're throwing on the car?
If you want to release that.
No, I mean I don't care. I mean it's been on my Instagram already. I have a set of Crees.
Okay,
SSR
okay.
Viennas.
Are these the ones that you were waiting for?
No.
Those you're still waiting for?
No, I mean I have the pieces for them. I'm just still.
Oh, okay.
I just haven't decided to build them yet.
Oh, okay. Got it. Being
But
lazy.
lazy.
Throwing money out the window and say, you know what, I'll build it later.
Well, you see, the thing was, I ordered lips and barrel. Well, not barrels. I just ordered lips from a company. I sent it out back to them in January of like the beginning of 2021.
You can plug Sensei 6, it's okay.
Well, Sensei 6, right? And Sensei 6 told me like, hey, like it's gonna be a while. Like we hope that you don't mind. I sent them the face. Like I sent them one of the face too, so that way they can make sure like it's the right.
Okay, so
like,
everything just
wheel
bolts up right
brand,
when they do
everything,
everything.
No problem.
Okay.
So I sent them the face. They told me that was going to be like an 8-week wait. And I was like, you know what? Cool. No problem. I really don't care because it's January.
Right.
It
So
is
who
what
cares?
it is.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah. And 8 weeks later turned into an extra 4 weeks. And then that 4 weeks turned into an extra 4 weeks. And then so on and so forth down the line. And I ended up getting my lips in, God, when did I get my lips? I want to say like May, maybe June.
Holy hell.
But that's back when, COVID was still like a
Okay.
crazy thing. Everything was closed,
Right.
ports, this, that, third, the whole 9. And they get their things like directly from Japan.
Mm-hmm.
They ship it over here, and then they high polish it, whatever, and then they send it to you.
Got it. Okay.
So, as this fine gentleman right here knows,
He's petting my head right now.
it takes a while.
Right.
And, sometimes through time, whatever it is, it just takes time. And
That's insane, the weight for wheels, dude. And holy shit.
it's not even the wheels; it's just the parts for the wheels. Like that's the crazy thing.
Insane.
And the best part is everybody shrugs their shoulders at three-piece. Oh, well, yeah, those are nice, those are nice. But until you've built a pair and rocked a pair, you don't appreciate them the same way.
You know, it is. I always have liked what is three-piece wheel, because you get bored, you can switch it up, you can do a million things. So, and hence, you're getting your money's worth.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one thing. compared to
What
that,
the
to like a
only
monoblock.
thing I have always been against is the stupid price for three-piece wheels, because you would think a three-piece wheel would be cheaper than a monoblock.
Nope.
No, because minus the fact that monoblocks are decently expensive-ish now, depending on which monoblock you're
Right.
getting. I mean, I'm not going to be the guy that sits here and hates on reps,
Mm-hmm.
but if that's what you can afford, then that's what you can afford. It's as simple as that.
Right.
Right, but you can get a decent set of reps for let's just say sub 1,000, depending on which rep brand you go with.
Okay. Yeah, because there's the good or the better ones, better
Yeah,
said.
there's the better reps, and then there's like the reps.
Rep.
Yeah, the rep of the rep of the rep. But like that one, sub $1,000, you can get yourself a set of wheels. Are they the best quality? Debatable. Right now
yeah.
with the three-piece wheels, wheels do crack, wheels do bend, wheels, shit happens.
Right.
Especially if you're running small tires. Mm-hmm. Right. Now, I've seen three-piece wheels take hits that rep wheels have exploded on and just bend.
No shit, really.
Yeah. So, in a sense, you're not just really paying for the name. Essentially, in some wheels you are.
Mm-hmm.
Blitz 03s. But in some senses of the sense you are, in
Right.
some sense you aren't. But it's like you're paying for quality.
Okay, I get it. Okay.
It also too depends on where you get it from, because as a man that currently owns 3 quotation marks
Baller.
sets,
We got our baller over here.
Stop.
He has the
3
pinky up as he says it.
3 sets of like 3-piece wheels.
Mm-hmm.
Only one of them of which are built. The other 2 are in pieces.
Okay.
You can get like decent 3-piece wheels for relatively cheap.
Okay, now
relatively
what
cheap?
would be relatively cheap
I got
for three-piece
my,
wheels?
I got my Crees, my Vienna Crees. They were 3-piece welded. You split the weld. You
Okay.
call it a day.
Okay.
I got them for $800.
And a blowjob.
Oh no,
Wow, that's
just
not
a
bad.
reach around, okay?
I mean, not bad with a reach around.
But $800 and chilling.
Okay.
My other wheels are Anki Gestalt Verojas. No one's ever heard of them. Happy.
No, they sound fucking
Exotic.
exotic as hell.
I mean, they were common on VIP cars back in Japan, but they were like small. They were 18 by 7.5s or like 18 by 8s. I'm that guy building it bigger.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you can get yourself I got those from what was his name? It's the Wheel Plug on Instagram.
Okay, I've seen their page. I've seen their page before. Okay.
Wheel Plug. I got them from him, and I think I spent like $700 for all 4, and then
Shit, that's not bad at
with
all.
the shipping, because he charges shipping.
Right.
From California to
Wait, like
my
$100
house,
more?
It was like $150 extra.
Okay, that's not too bad.
So I mean, the wheels themselves alone cost me around like $700-800 in that price range.
Okay.
And then the shipping was an extra insert change here.
Okay. I mean, it's not terrible.
And then I think that the cheapest ones I've gotten were my Serbs, but they're just faces.
Okay.
Like there's no barrel, no lip, no hardware.
Oh, it's just straight up
It's
faces.
It's just a face. That is it.
Jesus
I got them from Russia, actually. Free shipping
From Russia.
from Russia.
We got a love note from Putin.
Yeah, how'd you know?
Nas vašim po-ruski?
Suka, блядь.
Yeah.
But
Hi
But,
to our fans in Russia.
I got them for I think it was like 200-300 USD. I forgot what it translated
Jesus
to in Russian.
Christ. They're probably like millionaires over there.
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
But it was like 200-300 USD, and it free shipping. Like I said, it took them about maybe a month to get here, but that was
Not
like
terrible.
ultimate peak time Corona. Like that was like March. Like they said, like, hey
Shit.
asshole, go home. I ordered them in April. So like everything was like, we're closed. Airports were closed. Post office
shit.
were closed. Like that's when
Jesus.
like everything was like, yo, that's it. Like we're not doing anything. Like that's like when you couldn't walk into McDonald's and like do anything. It was walk into McDonald's, get your shit, get out.
Jesus Christ, bro. I mean, that's still not bad though for the wait time.
Yeah, I mean, it took me like a month, maybe like month and like a couple of days.
That's not
but-
bad at all.
Yeah. So I mean, like I said though, like with 3-piece wheels, like it's either one you're getting what you pay for because if you're looking for them in certain specs, like 18 by 10, 18 by 9, 18 by 9.5, whatever,
Right.
then you're gonna be spending the money to get them built how you want them to get built, and the parts themselves aren't as cheap.
Okay.
Lips will run you anywhere between like what is it, like 200 to 300 depending.
250 to 3.
Yeah,
Per
250.
wheel.
Yep. Well, just per lip.
Oh, per lip.
Because you have to buy a lip
Right, and a barrel.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's
okay, I
lip,
forgot.
barrel.
Never mind hardware,
I mean, hardware is relatively cheap though. You can get it relatively cheap.
depending on colors.
Well, depending on the colors. Oh, I'm so sorry. I want gold.
I need gold.
But you know, depending on like certain aspects of it all, like
Right.
like it could be really inexpensive if you're going for your basic setup, like like 18 by 8s, because those sizes are widely available, and you
Okay.
could probably get. 'em
It's when
off
you
of,
really
like,
want to
yeah.
go retarded with the sizing.
Yeah, and like with the smaller sizes, if you're trying to build something small, you could probably hit up your boy Joe Schmo down the block who had similar wheels, and he probably still has his old pieces from his wheels that are
Okay.
just sitting in the basement doing nothing but collecting dust.
Shit. Okay.
Are you talking about yourself selling to yourself? This sounds crazy.
Well, how'd you know?
Now with this car scene thing, to get your take on it, what has been the craziest thing you've seen out of meat?
Craziest as in like
Los Goonies crazy or like
It surprised me.
2 chicks in a porta potty crazy?
What the fuck? What?
we're not talking about what happens.
On my OnlyFans, yes, I know.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Thank you. As long as you know. But I don't know. I mean, the craziest thing I've seen going around now is like the crazy excessive camber.
Okay.
Like I've seen people pushing up like big negative numbers, like double digit. Going
That they're pretty
like,
much riding on the barrel side of the
you're
wheel.
damn close. Yeah, it's like maybe an inch or less going from floor to barrel.
Now my main question is, how the fuck do they drive with that in our roads?
Newark and Patterson are horrific.
That's my main.
I mean, it depends on the people too. I don't know. It's really weird. I have a friend. His name's Pat.
What's he drive?
He drives a Mark 7 Jetta.
Okay.
Mark 7? Yeah, Mark 7. He drives a Mark 7 Jetta, and he was like doing like negative 18 squared. So 18,
shit.
negative 18 front and rear for camber.
Fucking
Lips?
Christ.
Huh?
What size lips?
Oh, I don't remember. All I remember is that the
How does he
wheels were
turn?
18 by 11 and a half, and I think 18 by 10 up front. Don't quote me.
Okay.
Right?
How the hell does he turn?
Slowly.
He had full lock.
Oh wow,
He
really?
was able to.
Oh
all the way
shit.
around.
Okay.
Chilling.
Okay.
Does that
Impressive.
Again? I like
I
that.
wish my car turned like that when I.
But he had, I believe, like really close to full lock or actual full lock.
Impressive with that much.
And he lives in Newark.
God,
You want to
Jesus.
plug him? Go ahead, plug him.
Yo, at Bags JK. He's static too, by the way.
Is he really?
Bags JK. What made you think he was on Bags? Come on now.
Yeah. Okay.
Bags, just kidding.
Look at you. You're so smart.
The
I like
hamster's
that.
running hard right now.
I
like
can see the
that.
steam coming out yours.
I like that. I like that. So static in the roads of Newark.
Static in the roads of Newark, and this isn't his first car doing this. I mean, he did, go through a couple of oil pans.
I was about to say.
I think the count's in the double digits of oil pans.
No way, really.
I think so.
That's wild.
Yeah, but this was all before he raised his motor and did a whole bunch of other things. So now
Okay.
I don't think he's gonna really be doing that like so much
Too
anymore.
much. Okay.
I mean, granted, he's still static, and now I think he's on some monoblocks right now. Actually, I think he's on like Advans.
Ooh,
Advans are
nice.
good
Okay.
wheels,
I like
man.
those wheels.
Advans are really nice wheels, and like they suit his car really well. Yeah.
But going back to the meat thing. So what's the craziest?
Like I said, the craziest thing would probably be like the excessive camber.
On what car?
I feel like it's almost every car. at this point. Like I like
Rant away. Let us know how you really feel.
Rip it.
Just
Go for it.
start ripping. Just start ripping.
Well, it's like, don't get me wrong. I like camber. Camber is tasteful.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, done correctly.
Done correctly, camber
like
is
we've always
tasteful.
said.
Right? And if you can fit an 18 by whatever with minimal camber, like -7, -8, even at -10, it's a decent amount of camber. It'll look good, but you're not overdoing it. It's when the other guy pulls up and he's on the same size wheels and he's at like -20 and you could take your whole fist and stick it into his fender well.
Jesus Christ.
You know what I mean? And
Oh my God.
like I said, the thing is, like, most people are doing camber just to kind of like, I don't want to say like fit in.
Get the clout.
Well, yeah, not even just get the clout, but it's just like, they're doing it to stock wheels.
The camber is usually to fit a larger lip
Oh,
under
Jesus
the
Christ.
fender, just to fit it, to rock.
Are
a
they
larger
really the
wheel.
stock wheels?
Yeah, I mean, like, I've seen, you know, like.
Accords. Go ahead, say Accords.
like
Say
a-
Accords.
Shut up.
With the Jettos in the back?
No.
Hate mail at.
Who's this guy at William and J? I want to fight him now. But no, but you know, like, unfortunately, so especially in Jersey City, you know, there's a bunch of Accords, TSXs, you know, whatever the case may be, and they're rocking Accord Sports or they're rocking some other genuine Honda wheel,
Right.
and they're at like -14, and you don't need -14 to fit a stock wheel. It fits on the car without any issues. You'll be able to air out all the way or be static all the way without really having to worry.
So,
It's not like they're putting, you know,
Jesus Christ.
crazy wide, like, you know, Lamborghini wheels on their car.
That would be
'cause,
pretty
you
dope.
know, like, Lamborghini wheels are wide. So I understand that. If you got some like Lamborghini wheels or Ferrari wheels, which I have seen done before, like to Volkswagens, weirdly enough, yeah.
shit.
They're 5x112, you know, most Volkswagens are 5x112 too.
Swivel bolt.
No,
Oh, straight up bolt pattern.
5x112. It's a European thing. I'm sorry, Mr. JDM.
I sold my European car. I'm still crying about
It
it.
doesn't count.
BRB Willie Cry. I still wanted those wheels, and you fucking sold the car.
I asked you.
Yeah, you asked me, and then you're like, "Oh yeah, by the way, it's gonna get gone tomorrow." And I was like, "Yeah, well, you see, I'm working." You dick.
I'm
You
sorry.
could have went to any junkyard and just fucking put a 4-lug on there. Who cares?
You could have took your Steelies off and put it on there.
My Steelies don't fit, sir.
Oh, boo.
So, like, aside from the
one
camber, what else have you seen that you would hope to see changed? Because, again, this is going from, since you do a lot more meets than we do, you've kind of seen a little bit more of that crowd than we have.
I want to say that the one thing I really want to see change is the amount of carbon copying of like one
Really?
person
There's-
to another person.
No kidding. That happens in the meets.
Well, I mean, not just meets. It's just everything that I see, like via my Instagram or like via TikTok or via
Right.
this or via that. And like, I'm not gonna say I was the first person to have a pink car. I know for a fact that I was not. Like,
Right.
it's definitely been done before. Cadillac made it an official color. At one
Yeah,
point.
you're right.
You know what I mean? So like, I'm definitely not the first.
So, wait, but better said, I didn't mean to even cut you off. Have they copied yours?
Not to a T, but you know, pink got really popular all of a sudden.
Go ahead, say
And-
Caitlin's name. Say it. Say it. Say it. Say her name.
Hi, Caitlin. I see you over there.
But, like, have they tried to even copy even though with the black
No,
on the back?
I mean,
not
not
in
so-
that terms of.
No, not so
okay.
much of like a
Okay.
full carbon copy. I mean, there have been some people that have done it with like other colors, you know, like whites and reds. I mean,
Okay.
the guy that I got the inspiration from was Carson Sterling. He's all the way out on the West Coast.
Okay.
Yeah, West Coast.
West Coast, yes.
Yeah, he's all the way out on the West Coast, and he did something very similar to his car. I mean, they were two different colors, and
Okay.
you know, his friend TJ is a really good friend with me, and I got tired of people hitting my back bumper, which is half the reason why my car is half black. My car has
Okay.
enough scratch marks underneath that black wrap on the bumper to like be like, yo, like where the fuck did you park this car?
Up against the gate.
Like, yeah, up
In
against
a
the
windy
gate.
town.
It's like it's pretty bad, and like it's people just don't know how to park by me, and unfortunately I don't have a driveway.
He's lying. He has a crazy ex-girlfriend that walks past his car every day with a key.
It just kicks it. Just walks and kicks it.
That's only if I'm in Newark.
Gotta say, we love Newark. I really do.
Hopefully.
Oh God, Newark, the melting pot.
It really is, dude. It really is.
You can find anything in Newark. Everything's readily available.
That's my favorite part.
I can already
What the
see
hell
the
are you
turn that
looking-
this
what the hell
podcast
are
episode is
you
going.
looking for in
Phil
Newark?
is
can
from
already
Newark, and
see
Phil
it.
can get me a hold of anything.
I don't know, man. Your eyes kind of lit up really bright.
Cocaine! No, I'm kidding. I don't do drugs much often.
What the fuck, dude?
Lately.
Oh my God, I
Sometimes.
swear to God.
Here and there.
I can already see where this is going up in this
Dabbling
episode.
in
No. I am a good person.
So,
Doesn't make you a bad person to do drugs.
Oh, your
anymore.
horns are showing.
I swear
I
to
know,
God,
right?
where,
Leave me
where has
alone,
this
bro.
episode gone? I'm just walking out. Bye, guys. Mic down, I'm out.
Drop the mic. Go ahead.
So,
But like
the main
not-
issue is that everyone copying off each other.
Yeah, I mean, it's not even just so much with me. I don't care. Pink is a color. I don't own the fucking color.
Right, I get it.
Right. But you know, like it's just. I don't know. It's just it kind of like ticks me off that people lack the sense of like originality, and there are some people that have like really original things going on in their head, and I'm like, cool, great, I like you. You're doing your thing. But then there's some people that I'm like, oh, okay, like I've seen that done 18 times at the same meet. Congrats.
Have you ever thought about doing a show with the car?
What, with my car?
Yeah. No, with your mama's car, bro. Yes,
I
yours.
bet I'm pulling up in the Cherokee.
Yes, with your car. Or do you not think your car
Is worthy.
is worthy? Do you
its
have the
current
same?
state?
Do you have
Hell
the
no.
same issue fucktard over here has?
In its current state, hell no.
Well,
When it was in its quote unquote prime,
probably
still not. And
Really?
it's not even to like be like, oh wow, like my car is a piece of shit, or like, oh wow, like my car isn't as cool as insert name here.
Right.
Like it's just I don't know, like me personally, I feel like my car wasn't up to what I wanted it to be. And in the beginning,
Okay, so it's more of like your own personal standards of
Yeah, my
what
own
you would
personal-
want a
yeah.
show car to be to bring the car into the show. Okay, I can get that. Okay,
And like, don't get me wrong. Like, did it look cool? Yeah. But was it rushed? Oh fuck yeah. I rushed my car way too many times between the first paint job and the second paint job and everything else in between. Like, it got really rushed really quick, and I paid the price obviously because
Okay.
it wasn't what I wanted, and it did what it needed to do for the longest, but it just wasn't in my head what I was like, damn, like this is it.
okay.
Which is why now I'm taking my time. I'm doing a new color.
That neon yellow, I really like that neon. Oh shit! I'm kidding. It's not
Damn,
neon
why
yellow.
you telling him, Anthony? Shit. Nah, but I'm doing a new color. I'm
Okay.
gonna be redoing most of my interior all over again.
Okay.
A couple little things here and there, nothing crazy. The wheels are gonna finally go on the car after sitting in the basement for God knows how
I
long.
swear
The
to
lip
God.
will stay on.
No, I'm getting a new bumper.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, are you really?
Yeah, I'm doing a new bumper.
What bumper are you doing?
You don't have to tell us that.
You have to tell us something.
It's just an OEM bumper. Like that's all it is. Just
From another country, I'm assuming.
no.
That's such a lie. It's not even funny. Your face. God damn, dude. You're a fucking horrible ass liar.
God, where would I get another bumper from another country? Gosh,
Jesus. God.
God, bro.
Something that rhymes
I didn't
with
even know you.
Schneebay.
I didn't even know they imported
Schneebay.
bumpers from Cuba. Wow.
We're going from Cuba. God, what the? God, I mean,
A
just,
Cuban
just
bumper
Canada
on a
shit.
Jetta?
Like,
Shit. That's impressive.
It's just Canada, bro. Fuck.
As everybody that follows you is going to Cuba looking for parts.
Fucking shit. I'm gonna go to Cuba.
Well, here's Keats happening.
Okay, so that's not. I mean, that's not
Mechanic
too bad.
keyboards
That's
are
not too bad.
clicking right now.
So aside from that, nothing else crazy from these car meets.
I mean,
Or have you gone to one of those like sended meets?
I,
Wow,
Tell us
what
how
was
you feel
that?
about those guys.
Tell me how you
I've
really
been-
feel about the Jesus.
all right, I've been to one.
Okay.
It was when like like full send was like I guess like first starting. I guess.
Okay.
I don't know. Like I think. Oh God, what color was the Jetta at the time?
What color was the Jetta? He says.
That's how I measure by time. It was its first paint job, so it was that really shitty pink.
That pink was still dope.
That pink was still
underselling
dope.
that.
Like I don't even.
The very first pink?
Yeah,
Yes,
it did look bad.
that pale
Wasn't that a rattle can?
Yeah, it was fucking Rust-Oleum.
I know it was. I wasn't gonna tell the world that.
I
But
don't give a
Yes.
fuck. That shit was Rust-Oleum. Everyone listening in, I painted my car with Rust-Oleum candy pink paint. Don't believe me? Go on my Instagram.
and it still looked fucking.
But it looked really dope though. So hey, you can't even knock that.
I mean, it did the thing. Most people thought it was like paint, like car paint. But like, I don't know. The pink wasn't the pink I wanted.
Got it.
The pink that I have now was the
Is
pink
the
that
pink
I
you
wanted,
wanted.
and now I'm like, nah.
62 pearls in it.
No, stop. Like just two, three.
Three? You sure?
3 pearls, yeah. 3.
Okay.
I had to count gold, silver, white, yes.
So where was this sending meet at?
Oh, God, hell if I remember. I think it was in like Clifton, I think. I don't remember.
I didn't even know
exactly
they did one in Clifton. No
where.
shit,
Yeah,
really.
This is like, oof.
Oh, in the movie theater?
I don't know, but it was like way back in the day. Like, remember, we're going back almost 2 year and a half, 2 years almost.
Shit, okay.
You know what I mean?
Damn, they've been around for just that?
Yeah.
I mean, they might have been around for.
It feels like they've been around for
for
eternity. I swear. I mean, it's nothing but the crazy clips that I keep seeing on the gram.
Yeah, pretty much. But I don't know. I kind of like sat towards the back because I wasn't sure what the hell was going on. And like, it was weird because like the meet was kind of like segregated. And like they had like the full send kids on like one section, and then they had like the people that were just chilling in another. So I was with the people that were just chilling because we were all parked up. And then you have, you know, idiot 1, 2, 3, like 1 to 9 pretty much, sitting there revving the piss out of their Civic thinking that they're cool. And, you know, and I was like, okay, I'm staying away from them because in my history of meets, the second you start making noise, the second the cops show up.
Never fails.
Yeah, pretty much. So I'm chilling there. I'm talking with one of my friends that are there. And then all of a sudden, G35, 240, and a Miata start doing donuts around each other. And I'm like, okay.
I'm going to go home now.
Mom, I'm scared. Pick me up. Like, it went 0 to 100, and I wasn't ready for it, honestly. Like, in my head, my main thing is like park and chills. So when you tell me, oh, yeah, we're going to a meet, park and chill. You got it. Not, I'm swinging my dad's G35 around because I got bored and he gave me the keys.
I mean, you're not wrong in half of those statements. That's the sadder part about it all.
No, exactly. But after that, I told myself I'm not going to no more full sends. I have a couple of friends that I know that have gotten their cars hit at full sends.
Oh, no shit, really?
Just from like barely even being there, like passing by and then getting smacked. I'm like, yo, come on, that sucks.
My God.
And
The worst part of it is when you do the insurance claim, when they find out, they don't cover you. That's the new one now.
I love that.
If they catch you in an illegal meet or quote unquote illegal car gathering, that's what it's being called, and the insurance finds out, even if they hit you and you were parked, you know, far as fuck, and you literally had nothing to do with it, but you were there, insurance won't cover you. You're on your own.
No.
That's the new one.
Yo.
So
you're on your own.
FYI, guys, in case you didn't know, now you do.
bye, have a wonderful time.
So nice addition. Okay, so let me ask you this question: in what you have seen, where do you see the scene going, or what do you see coming back? What do you see being cool? What do you see
Honestly,
being not cool?
I was surprised when Underglow made a comeback.
I was just saying that to you the
so
other
happy about
day.
I mean,
What a fucking comeback, right?
I'm not even gonna lie. When Underglow came back, I was so happy. I was like a kid again.
Dude, what the fuck? Out of nowhere, everybody's like, nah, that's a ricer. No, that's
Yo,
gay.
that's
You're a
what it was.
fuck for having lights. And I was like, oh my God, my nipples are hard lights. You're like, just like, bro, you hated neons like a month ago. What the fuck is wrong with you? No, not now. Look, nipples are hard. I want to get underbodies. Like, what the fuck, man? And now, like, everyone, their mother, the cool thing to do is LED glow. What did I say the first time around? Doing all this shit?
It's coming back.
All the corny shit that people think, oh, this is gay. This is the fucking thing.
Lamborghini doors.
I'm waiting for spinners. I'm
Do you
waiting.
want me to show you something?
What?
Someone made spinner 3-piece wheels. Did you not-
Stop it.
Dude, this is old. This happened like 3 years ago, dude.
Are you shitting
wanna
me?
see
No,
it.
but I'm saying the trend. A trend. I'm not saying about that one guy. I was like, you know what? I want to bring the 2000s back.
Yeah, I want to bring the 2000s back.
And I want to get spinner wheels on my wheels. I'm not talking about the cheapy ones. Do you remember the cheapy ones?
Oh, the ones that you were able to buy at like your local like Walmart.
No. Those are the hubcap spinners. No, not those. Those are way too bad. Those are way too bad.
You're talking about the ones you kick out over once. and
Oh
then they would
my
stop
God. That is actually dope as shit.
spinning. Who is that? Plug him.
Bro.
Well, he doesn't have the car anymore.
Does he not? Really? He got rid of it?
Yeah.
That's dope.
His name is Camber What?
That is
Yo,
dope.
he built this car, I believe, out of boredom.
Out of boredom.
At like legitimate straight boredom. I don't remember the exact story.
I just want to know where the fuck he found spinners.
They're not. He made the spinners do the spinner thing.
He made the spinner thing.
Yeah, I mean, from what I remember, he had a set of 3-piece wheels, and I think that he bought something that kind of like went to the
Like an
hub.
additional face or whatever, and then
Yeah,
from there.
and then like there was like this little thing on the hub, and pretty much what it did was like come out past like where like the hubcap would essentially
Yes,
go,
got
and
it.
then he was able to mount another face. And by being able to mount another face of a 3-piece
hence
wheel,
you were able
he
to make a
in sense
spinner
made
out of it.
A spinner.
Something with a bearing on it.
Yeah,
That's
pretty much.
insane.
It was like a free hub almost.
See, that's the trend I would love to see back.
What, spinners?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like spinners are.
You don't
cool-
see it? You don't think you'll ever make a comeback?
I want Lolos to make a comeback, bro.
Oh my
I
God,
want. I
this guy
want to
went
see some
back.
Lolos.
Jeez, I haven't seen those. Jesus, I don't even
I've
remember
seen
the last time I
one.
seen that.
One.
Explain to the audience what the hell that
You got to
even
bring
is.
back the old Cali lowriders, man. You got to bring back like the old Impalas or like what was it? What else was it? The Impalas.
The Impalas are always the Monte Carlos.
Eldorados.
No,
No,
the
they never
Eldorados.
had Eldorados.
No, no.
I think they have.
Nope.
I've never seen Eldorado. at
The old
low.
Fleetwoods, the '80s Fleetwoods, the long ass ones. Those were low riders. The Impalas were low riders. The Monte Carlos were
Fuck it,
low
bring-
riders.
Bring the Continental out. Make it a lowrider. The boat.
The old Continentals. Yeah, you're right.
But,
But Jesus Christ, I haven't seen one of those around our neck of the woods in years.
Weirdly enough, there's actually like a whole group of them
Here on the East
in
Coast.
Jersey. Yeah.
So, really? Mm-hmm. Holy
I
shit!
haven't been able to find like like where they do their thing
Mm.
or like anything. Like I haven't seen any of them on Instagram or whatever. I was driving down Route 3 like maybe like a month or two ago.
She's seen them.
Yeah, no, she saw them too. Apparently, I was like, huh?
Caitlin's off to the side. She's also in the studio with us.
Yeah. She's like, I seen them. I seen them. I seen them.
But I saw
Lolos.
one going down Route 3, and at first I was like, oh, like he got like the old like knockoffs. Remember the old wire wheels?
Oh my God! In gold.
Nah, they were.
Oh, the chromes?
No, they were gold, like spokes.
Uh-huh.
But the outside was like chromed.
Oh, okay. I know
And then
exactly
you
what
had
you're
the
talking about.
mayonnaise and mustards, bro. You gotta
Yep.
have the mayonnaise and mustards.
Yep.
So fake
150
Dayton's.
spoke. Oh my God.
Dayton's were the shit.
Dayton's if you had money.
Oh yeah, big facts.
The Dayton's if you had money.
it was
If you
Dayton's.
did have money, you were not getting the Dayton's. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, but like the Lolos, bro. Oh god. And like at first I was like, oh, he got wire wheels. Like, okay, he wants to be a Lolo. And then I saw the ass end lift up, and I was like, hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right.
Oh my God. So what other trend do you think maybe? Because the comeback of the year has been underbody glowing.
Yeah, it's been underglow. I've seen a whole bunch of like, God, what are they called? Like Lamborghini doors, butterfly doors, whatever the fuck you want to call them.
Oh yeah, the Lambo doors.
Yeah, the Lambo doors. Like my
So you
boy,
think
my boy
slow-
James actually, like he's had them on his car for a while.
No shit.
Yeah.
James from Blessed.
Yeah, James from Blessed.
Okay,
Like, he's
okay.
he's had him on his car for a while. And I'm like, yo, like when he pulled up with that, I was like, oh, hold up. This man brought back like
So many
in
memories.
my head like Need for Speed. And I'm like, damn, hold on, wait a minute. But like, I don't know, like I just want to see people bring back, in a sense, older cars. I like new cars. I do.
I get it.
But
Yeah.
like the older cars are definitely the cars that are like,
I feel like they're so much easier to mod.
depending, obviously. Yeah. I mean, if
Just
you're,
because of all the tech now. That's my only main.
yeah, I mean, with the tech now, definitely.
Like you need to like either be an Apple Genius Bar employee or
So a high school diploma.
wow. As
Take
hate
that
mail
out.
at c4lifestyle.com. Subject, I don't care.
Hashtag fuck Will.
I don't even like the guest anymore. Don't even have him anymore, bro.
This guy's a piece of shit.
So, okay, so Lambo doors, you see it slowly, maybe.
Slowly. I mean, I've only
That would be
seen.
cool as hell to see that back. I
I've
won't
only
lie.
seen James, and then there's another guy. I forgot his name, but it's on a red Civic Wagavan, if you know what that is.
Holy shit. There's a blue one in town, in West New York. An old school one. A blue one. Painted SI blue.
SI Blue.
SI blue.
Yeah.
And that used to be a lowrider.
It used to be a Lolo.
It used to be
Oh
a
my God,
Lolo.
I'm dead.
It's been sold within the town Honestly, more than 10 times.
Didn't he live by where Mikey's grandfather used to own the
Yes, you know exactly which one I'm talking
hardware
about.
store.
Yep. It's a blue one.
fully custom?
You know how you find out? It's on stock wheels now. You can tell it's bone stock. You can just tell there was there's history behind this car because it has the Frenched rear plate, and they left it like that.
Gotcha.
Even though whoever owns it now has it 100% A grade, like OEM, like insane.
Like looks like almost like what it came looking like at the showroom floor.
Exactly. And I remember that car with the original owner, and it had the crazy tribal paint. The reds, the golds, the yellows, the greens, with the crazy pinstripe that looked like barbed wire, all hand drawn. And that thing in the trunk was
Oh, it
nothing
had
but speakers.
pinstriping and everything.
Dude, that thing was a straight up 100% licking the ground lowrider
Wow.
with a crazy system in the back with the original owner. Jesus Christ, I don't even know if the dude's even still alive.
I'm not even sure. The guy's still alive.
So what else do you think?
God.
Maybe a comeback.
You know, it's kind of weird for me to say this.
Well,
I don't want to say that I think it will be a comeback, but it's something that I would personally like to see come back.
okay,
honestly.
that's fine. Okay, we can go with that.
It would be like Japanese style cars, but like I don't want to say your typical 240 or whatever, but something
Okay.
like
Say 350Z, go ahead. Say it.
that. No, but I want to see them bring back original Japanese styling.
Okay.
Like I'm talking like
What's the name of that?
the Bozo Zoku stuff.
Thank you. That
No.
that used to be a thing
I want
though.
that to come back.
I remember
really
being-
want to see that. I want to see people driving down the streets of America in their crazy Bozuzoku or like, oh God, what was the other one?
There was a little community of that back in the 90s.
I
remember growing up and seeing that.
Racers, bro, like what? If I see someone rolling down the street in like an older Datsun looking like a Kaido racer, I'm following him. I swear to God, I'm not weird.
That's
But, like,
such a dying breed out here, though. I feel like maybe
yeah.
there's one or like what's this guy on YouTube? I always forget his name. He was building one. He's a YouTuber, but he was
All right, talking about the guy that had the really weird Miata.
yes, with the light bar on the top.
Yeah, light bar and
I
it had,
forget the name.
flared out. And
Yeah,
everything
he
called,
literally
the
did everything
Lamborghini.
homemade.
I think it was called like the Lamborghini or
The
something. like that.
Lamborghini,
Yeah.
yes, that dude. You know exactly which one I'm talking
I
about.
know you're talking about. I forgot his name though.
I feel like he's really like the only one.
Well, he's the only one that we see.
Granted, yes, it's true, but it's one of those things that you're bored on Instagram. You go through the explore page,
Yeah.
and the algorithm starts throwing you cars because they don't know that's what the fuck you look
Like,
at.
oh yeah, you want to see a fucking racer car? Like here you
And then
go.
from there, you're but nothing.
Another thing I like to see too is like Bipu style cars. If you know what Bipu is,
Wait, what's that?
it's like VIP style, like Japanese style VIP.
Oh,
like I'm talking like
what I call like the authentic homemade Japan VIP.
I guess yeah. I mean, they used to use cars like like Crowns and stuff like that, like
Okay.
cars that we don't get over here.
Okay,
I mean, like the typical LS 400, which for them would be like a Celsior.
got it.
But
Okay,
like, stuff like that. Like, I'm talking like tucking. I'm talking like people like tubbed out their cars to fit the wheel.
but you know what it is though, which I still believe is a dying breed, but I feel like slowly it's inching its way back. Is the creativity of the man, of the man hours to get the car done.
Yes, honestly. And weirdly enough, I think that, God, I can't believe I'm going to say this, is that COVID helped that.
Yes, you're not wrong because I have felt that. Being stuck at home.
Being stuck at home with
Nothing
nothing,
to
to do, being bored on the internet.
If
and
you're
the
a
next thing
car
you know,
guy-
you're like, fuck it, I could do that too.
If you're a car guy, what you're doing is you're just gonna stand there and just sit there, stare at the car, and be like, "What the fuck can I do to this thing?" And just
then
let
you
it
watch
rip.
like one YouTube video of some guy that made a video like 11 years ago, and you're like, oh fuck, I could do that too.
And now it'll probably be easier.
Yeah, now it's a lot
Than
easier
11
because
years
now
ago.
we have things to do it easier with.
Okay. So I like that, but there is a few styles that it would be nice to see back.
Oh,
It
yeah.
would be.
Definitely a couple of styles that I would love to see come back. Me being like, as much as I love my European cars,
Oh,
I feel like European cars were pretty much cut and dry,
really?
if that makes sense. Especially if you look at like some of the older ones, Mark IIs, Mark I, Jettas, GTIs, Golfs, whatever.
Okay. Okay.
Like, I feel like the common thing was like, oh, you lowered it, you put BBSs on it, congrats, you're done. And like, they weren't even like low, they were just like low.
Well, it's the same thing that I've always gotten with red. If you're kidding me, you go to a BMW, people, when they look at me, they want to burn me.
Yeah,
They want to set my car on fire.
but the thing is, like,
You kidding me? I didn't put bags on my car? I didn't put an M3 front bumper? Sir, get out.
it's not even that though. It's more on the lines of like, I feel like with most European cars, it's just like there was the quote unquote staple of making the European car.
Uh-huh.
And you know, the most common thing that you would hear, like, oh, you got a Volkswagen, bag wheels done.
Yep.
And you know, I'm over here like, well, you know, I kind of fell into that trope too. I got the bags, I got the wheels. I'm not done, but you know, like, there's still more stuff I want to do
Right.
to it. But
That's when they start looking at you funny.
yeah, that's when they start looking at me funny. They're like, oh, what the fuck? Like,
And especially when you go, and I'm going to paint the car pink. Sir, get out.
oh my God, what the fuck? But like, you know, it's stuff like that. Like, that's what kind of sets you off from being like with the crowd.
Yeah, no, 100%. I believe you 110%. Just because, like I said, the amount of crazy comments I get for red online for the BMW. Just because it's not like, you know, bags, roof rack, M3 front bumper.
Yeah, it's like you didn't follow the common trope.
I didn't-
and now
exactly.
you're the asshole.
Exactly. Thank
But
you.
all because you wanted to be different.
That was good. That was a good way to explain that.
It was. No, I like that. I like that.
It's like, oh, hey, yeah, you didn't. Oh, wait, you have a 350Z? You mean you didn't cut your cats off?
Oh no!
Oh no,
My table!
it's broken. I can't trumpet down the block now. Huh.
But that's why I spent as much as I did on my exhaust.
Yeah, but
Not
I mean,
to sound like a trumpet.
but that's the thing though. See, you.
But you put the energy and the effort behind
it.
it.
Trope. This is you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, here's 350Z. Oh, you lowered it. Oh, you went crazy camber. Congrats, 350Z. Oh, you cut off your cats. Congrats, 350Z. Then there's you.
Go
I
ahead.
want to do full carbon fiber front end. Head ass.
Name, name another three you know like that.
But that's the thing. You didn't follow the trope. Congratulations. I mean, you still went low. You still went bags. Okay, cool. Like, common 350Z shit. You know what I mean? But you're doing three-piece wheels. Still common 350Z shit. But you know what I mean? Like, here's the trope. You still found your way to kind of get out of it while still staying in it.
Yes.
So you're like the cool middle ground, if that makes sense.
Yes, it does.
It's like you didn't go full crazy. You just went kind of crazy.
Kind of crazy.
Kind of crazy.
I mean, not yet anyway.
was
They didn't
so
go full blown anyway.
It's like, but like with me, like, here's common Mark IV, and then there's
And
like,
then there's
oh
Will.
yeah, you know, I put rotiforms on my car and I bagged it, or I went Raceland coilovers like everybody else does, and I'm like, congrats. Here's me. My car's pink now. Hi, how you doing? My name's Will. You know what I mean? And it's like, another thing that really set it off too is that everyone really thought that it was rap.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
have nothing against rap. I like rap. I respect people that have the patience to rap.
Yeah. Snuff over here.
But look at Richard. You did a great job with Richard's car.
Yeah, but and that was because, you know, Richard was my boy, and he was like, dude, I really want to rap. And I'm like, dude, I don't know how to rap, but, you know, fuck it, we'll try if you don't care. And he was like, yeah, fuck it. And I'm like, all right, let's go. You know, it was my first time rapping a car.
And it came out fucking great.
Nah, too bad he doesn't have the car anymore.
Wait, really? He got rid of it?
Yeah. He actually traded it for a Jetta.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, he wanted a four-door. And I respect that.
Okay. Okay.
You know what I mean?
What's he
Plug
gonna
him on IG real quick.
What's he gonna do to the four door?
His fucking Instagram. Oh my god,
LVL.
it's mellow, but it's LVLELO.
There you go. Give him a
because
follow.
the LVL
Give him a follow, boys and girls.
Makes an M. I was like, you fucking weirdo. Like, you fucking weirdo.
All right, not bad. I mean, not bad. We touched on a few good things. He's been a good guest. I like him. I like him. No, your mother. Yes, you.
Hi, Mom. But like I said, I don't know. It's just like following in the trope is cool, but if you get out of the trope,
You know what? I feel like it's good if you don't know and you want to get into the hobby.
yeah,
Follow the trope. to a certain degree, but at least you can kind of follow the crowd. Okay, these things are cool, but then from there, kind of
Deviate.
branch off a
Yeah,
little
but
bit
see,
and start
that's the
really
thing,
doing
though,
your own
like,
thing.
If you're trying to get into the car scene, your first instinct is to follow,
Yeah.
right? And when you follow, you're gonna find yourself following and then making your car, in a sense, a carbon copy. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
it's the double sided coin
Yeah.
to that. Yeah, I get it.
So it's like
You gotta
can
learn your
follow,
you gotta
but
learn
you
your
need to
limit.
know your limitations.
Exactly.
of
You gotta learn your
following.
limit and know when to actually branch off and really start,
Yeah,
taking off for your
so-
own idea.
Like I said, with the common Mark IV thing, it was, oh, here I got Rotifarms, and here, oh look, I lowered it. Congrats, yay. Ooh.
Okay, now you never had a chance to go to just your car event, right?
Like a single car, like
No,
just,
no.
just me.
Yeah, just you, Not literally just you, but your same
It's just me.
make and model.
Oh,
And
no,
generation.
like a
No,
VW
not like
event.
Waterfest, because Waterfest is a little bit of everything.
But like a VW event.
But mostly like all your, just straight up your gen.
They don't really have that. Like,
No,
I've
really?
I've never
Okay,
seen
no.
like like a typical like, oh here, look, this is a bunch of Mark IVs meeting up.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
I
like,
love the Mickey Mouse laugh to that, by the way.
That's goofy.
Oh, goofy, I'm sorry.
No, but I mean, like, Volkswagens have their thing. Like, we have Vag Fair, wow.
Vagititis.
Yeah.
Wow, that sounds like an
Vegetosis?
STD. What?
Hey, stop. Volkswagen Audi Group. Vag.
Okay, got it.
VagCom is what you guys use to delete all the dash lights, I know.
Yeah, how'd you know?
I'm very proud of
We only
him
have
for
like
knowing
11
that.
of them. But like we have our own shows, Waterfest,
Okay.
on the board, stuff like that.
Okay,
You know what I
okay.
mean? And even H2O used to be a strict.
Oh my God, we can
Volkswagen
have
group.
literally an episode just alone on H2O. Forget about that.
Yeah,
It's
but
enough.
H2O used to be a Volkswagen show or like classic
Right.
car thing esque.
and it
shit
became
going on.
Banana
And
Run.
then it became the Banana Run and the oh look at me do a donut in the middle of the street. You know what I mean? So H2O got ruined. I'm kind of sad about that. But besides the fact,
They ruined a lot of things
Yeah.
because we're not allowed anymore in Ocean City, period, for any type of car event.
yeah, and then they tried doing it in Atlantic City and it was a fucking bust. But anyway,
I mean, it's better than nothing. I mean,
yeah, let me go chill with the crack whores.
Tell us how you really feel.
tell us how you really feel.
If you are in New Jersey, Atlantic City is the worst fucking place to be. I would rather them hold it in Seaside.
Okay.
Okay, I can kind
No,
of
that's
see
fair.
that. That's fair.
Seaside
That's
Heights,
fair.
Seaside Park, or whatever the one that's right above it.
Monmouth.
No, well, Monmouth is the county.
Congrats. Whatever's right above Seaside Heights, because I know it's Seaside Park, Seaside Heights, and there's something right above it. But regardless of the fact, like if they head it in that like area, cool, great. You got the boardwalk right there. You got all the people, especially during the summertime.
Yeah, it
Like,
does get packed as hell.
Big
Yeah.
chilling. You know, I mean, getting a hotel would probably be like close to nil, but
True.
you know what I mean? At that point, if you're going down there for just a day trip, and if you live in Jersey, you're chilling.
Yeah, it's literally like an hour drive at most.
Yeah, hour and a half drive, depending on how fast you're going down the turnpike. But don't let the Sadie catch you. But like stuff like that. I don't know. Is this what it is? But there's no real like Mark IV specific only car
Okay.
show.
Okay, so mostly you have to deal with.
I gotta deal with the
The
people
Euro
and the
events.
GTIs and the.
Got
Well,
it.
it's not even just Euro. It's, for example, like Waterfest is mostly meant for Volkswagen and Audi.
Okay.
They do have their BMW section, but Waterfest.
Aren't they like outcasts?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay. I figured as much.
pretty much. BMW kids, I mean, it is what it is. But you have like the Volkswagen, the Audi group meets, stuff like that, and
Right.
it's usually just a bunch of Volkswagens, Audis, and that's pretty much it.
Okay.
But you have to deal with all of the gens, and you have to deal with all of the submodels. So like if you're in the Mark IV category, you have the Golfs, the GTIs, the Jetta wagon, the Jettas.
Oh,
the-
Jesus Christ. Jeez. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of
I
shit
didn't
to
even
it.
know that.
Well, yeah, that's how it goes.
That's pretty cool.
And then if you're in the Mark III category, you have your Golf, your GTI, your Jetta, stuff like that, or Cabrio if you're feeling frisky. Fucking
If you're
terrible car.
feeling frisky.
Terrible car. Terrible.
Terrible. But the
Not
same
bad.
thing works too. Like the Passats are the only ones that can kind of get away with it because like it's their body and it's either you're a Passat or a Passat wagon. Done.
No shit.
There's no like subcategory, I guess, past that.
Well, good to know. Shit,
Same
the
thing
more you
with,
know.
Like, same thing with the Audis, like the A classes, the A4s. There's an A4 sedan and an A4 wagon.
That's it.
That is it.
Does make life easier.
Yeah,
Shit.
it's like, oh yeah, are you a wagon or are you a sedan? I don't know. Let me check.
Look at the ass. Look at the ass.
I don't know. Do you have a hatch or do you have a trunk?
Not bad. I mean, well, we did a lot today with this one.
I like this.
This was good. This was good. We'll have you back. I like you.
You like me?
Yeah. You have
Oh
your
my God,
moments.
buy me dinner first.
Hit it.
Thank you, everybody, for listening. As always, many thanks to our special guest, Mr. Sexy Will over here.
Cha.
So definitely give everybody the IG again so they can give you a follow.
Instagram is William dot as in like a period NJ. for New
Wow, that's
Jersey.
very specific of you. Thank you.
Well, if I say dot, people type in dot, and I'm like, no, don't put dot. Put a period.
Anything you want to add in, Mr. Snuff?
After you do your spiel, I want Will to send him off.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, again, many thanks for listening, everybody. We hope you enjoyed the episode. And until the next one, keep it custom, my friends, because life's way too short to stay stock.
Say goodbye.
You can say goodbye now, Will.
Oh my God, bye, friends.
Later, guys.